things are gonna get better now. But you're still a drunken slob.
Oh yes,
Things are gonna
that
get
music
better.
can mean only one thing. And that's a good thing. Got another episode of your favorite show, Headbangers and Hooligans. As always, thank you for listening. Yours truly, Scummalicious. Ready to get after it. Talking about a new band. Well, they're a new band to me. And we're talking about Elder. If you look them up on Wikipedia, they refer to them as a stoner rock band out of Boston, Massachusetts. So that alone would usually be something that I would shy away from. Anybody that knows me, kind of picky about the music that I listen to, but everyone knows also that I'm trying to expand on my music interests. And a lot of that, believe it or not, comes from my son. And trust me, he's way past me when it comes to guitar playing. He's taking jazz lessons. Vitalik, I tell you, are the man. I'm so proud of him. He's amazing. But he's 15 and he listens to all these different kinds of music. And I think that's really cool. And so for me, I'm a work in progress. And it's not easy. But I think it's a good thing, especially for somebody, I hate using this term, music critic. I just don't like that. I like to refer to myself as a music appreciator. That's a horrible word. Is that even a word? I don't know. But earlier this year, Paul Bearer. And you know, I seen the little phrase underneath their name, doom metal. And doom metal, like stoner rock, would be something that I'm not into, because I just think of dark, depressing shit. I don't want to listen to that. But with both of these bands, there's so much more going on than either stoner rock or doom metal. And let's talk about it. And the album that I've been listening to for a week now, nonstop, Reflections of a Floating World. And it's so weird, because Paul Bearer came out of nowhere to me, and I couldn't stop listening. And I remember telling Trailer Trash about it. And I remember the time him saying, wow, that doesn't sound like something you'd be interested in. That's cool. But every time I click on their album, you know how YouTube works. On the side, there's Elder, right? Never clicked on them. I don't know why. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going back to every album they've recorded. Live, EP, demo, I don't care. I am an Elder fan. And I feel pretty confident in saying that. So the band itself, 3-piece. And I know some people instantly think of Rush. No, it's not Rush. Nick DeSalvo, guitars, keyboards, singer. Jack Donovan, bass. And Matt Kyoto on drums. Hope I pronounced that right. And this album starts off with the song Sanctuary. And it's 11 minutes and 14 seconds long. And that is unbelievable, because there's only 6 songs total. And I think The total playing time is an hour and 4 minutes. And it really is the total opposite of something I would look forward to listening to. But right off the bat, well, you get some interesting lyrics too. Born into the world without knowing, whispering for life. He who wears the crimson shroud, hollow, lifeless, and divine. And it's crazy, but every song, you get 4 or 5 different guitar riffs, but somehow they all manage to work in the same song. You would think with all the different riffs and tempo changes, it'd be like, okay, we got like 6 songs in one. No, it's a song by itself, and somehow they tie it in together, all of it, into one song. There really is nothing else like this band. Not to me. It's like they'll sing a little bit and then they'll jam for 2 minutes. And I know what a lot of people think when they hear that. You're thinking, oh my god, this is like the 60s hippie shit. You know? I remember the Allman Brothers, right? I was born a rambling man. And when I was younger, that song used to bore the shit out of me. Now, you know what? Maybe it's just a sign of my age, too. Which is kind of fucking pathetic. Am I turning into some old hippie laying on his couch listening to 13 and 14 minute long songs? Maybe I am. But anyway, I remember the Allman Brothers, because I'm telling you, I hear a lot of Allman Brothers in some of these songs. It was like, God, I lose interest. But after learning to play the guitar, I began to appreciate bands like the Allman Brothers, and just being amazed how somebody can compose music like that. I was happy to write a song that lasted 3 minutes in Bad Field Trip. 11 minutes? Fuck. And maybe too, it's because I appreciate the guitar work. You never get bored in these songs. Sanctuary is no different. And he puts in all these little fills, and I'm talking about Nick, the singer guitarist. Yeah, you know, I've listened to him for a week, so I can call him by his first name. Stalker alert. Anyway, you really do. You get 3 or 4 different genres in a song. Like I told you, sometimes I hear the Allman Brothers, Black Sabbath, definitely, a little classic rock, and the doom metal's in there, but it's not overwhelming the music. And to me, that's important, because I wouldn't want to listen to something that's just balls to the wall doom metal. I don't think I could handle that. And then we get to the second song. It's 11 minutes long also. The Falling Veil. And it's got a really cool intro with keyboards. And he uses that echo effect on his guitar in a lot of the songs. But it's not like he pounds you over the head with it. It just adds to the atmosphere of the song. And he just plays these neat little fills, but in the same token, it's not like he's just shredding up and down the neck for 5 minutes, showing off how good he can play the guitar. It's not that at all. It's just real fun music to listen to, and it just happens to be 11 minutes long. And I really do like some of the lyrics. And it's funny because these songs are so long, it feels like there's hardly any lyrics. But they're in there. Yeah, and especially the main riff. Once again, I hear Black Sabbath meets the Allman Brothers. That's just me. That's what I hear. And he sings, "Running through the fields, down the ones you think you need, throwing off the chains, cursing years in vain, living in a myth, the boundaries of which lie in decay." And then he does these little scales. It's just, and you can tell, because you're like, Jesus, come, let's just spit it out. It just floored me when I listened to this album. When you really, for me, when I get a CD and I know what I'm getting, yeah, it's awesome, right? Like, for the most part, the bands, throw a band out there, Strung Out. Let's say Strung Out releases an album tomorrow. I am so fucking excited because, hey, Strung Out has a new record, right? And that's a great feeling. But what's even a better feeling, and I know what you're saying, knock it off. No, it's not masturbation. Although, that's pretty good. Okay, stop it. Penelope, get out of here. Sorry. She's got a dirty mind. Anyway, to listen to this and just getting blown away, not expecting to like it like I do now, that's pretty fucking awesome. That took me a long time to get that point across. Maybe it's just because it's late. I'm not used to doing podcasts this late. But the rest of the song, it's just like a mixture of Black Sabbath and the Allman Brothers, and just amazing music. You know, not only would it be an awesome album to listen to driving in a truck down the road, perfect music for a barbecue in the backyard. Especially because you ain't got to worry about changing out CDs. You know, hour and 4 minutes, yeah, you're good. Drink 3 or 4 beers before you even have to worry about finding a different disc. Song 3. We got a short one here. It's only 10 minutes and 19 seconds. It's called Staving Off The Truth. And it was similar to the first two in that echo, spacey guitar intro. Well, not the first song, but similar to the second, The Falling Veil. And then the bass and drums kick in on this one, and Nick sings, "Grasping at the edge, somewhere on the other side, tending the sleeping ground, clutching to the knife, slipping out of day machinery, drowning out fortress inner world, staving off the doubt." And for about 4 minutes, we get keyboards with like this single note guitar stuff, just these little leads, and really cool melodic bass line too, for just like 4 minutes, and it all just fits in the framework of the song. Just incredible musicians here. And then he continues to sing, "We stand upon a floating world, simply staving off the truth." And then they go back to jamming, and then, kind of cool, get a little acoustic guitar thrown in there. So, and I did watch a live clip on YouTube. They sound just as good live as they do on the CD. That's what I'm talking about. And especially with all the length of the songs, to duplicate that live, not an easy task. They do. They kick ass live. Then we get to song 4, "Blind," and it is the longest song on the album. 13 minutes 24 seconds, which is funny. Right there, 13 minutes. That's half of a Bad Field Trip album there. It's one song, just funny. Kind of a mid-tempo riff on this one. And then Nick sings, grasping only as it fades, the simple truth we lost as hours turn to days, and in the afterglow it seemed, the wishing well is full of worthless currency. Kind of picks up pace. It hits this part, kind of feels like a classic rock riff, you know? I don't know, I don't want to say the Allman Brothers, because it's not like that. Like Foreigner. Or 38 Special, there you go. Yeah, Foreigner, what the fuck? No, it's not Foreigner, 38 Special. And then he sings, condemned to watch the whole charade, the moments, the monuments fall into decay. And he absolutely rips a shredder of a solo. He really doesn't play these long ass guitar solos like you would think of, like Yngwie Malmsteen, who I love, by the way. It's not just him with all these long solos. It's still about the songs. As hard to believe as that is. Yeah, so the fifth song is an instrumental titled Sontag, and it's a lot like the album, only I gotta say it's the one song on the album I didn't feel the excitement like I did on the other songs, and it's not terrible, but definitely the weakest song on the album to me. And then the album ends with the song "A Thousand Hands," and he does this really cool scale, and he repeats it a few times, and then he starts singing, there stands an alabaster throne, carved into halls where no light has shone, reign of years before all time, beyond the reach of celestial eyes. And he rips another solo on that one. And the bottom line, like I said, it's a giant love fest. I have just discovered this band. They're awesome, and I'm telling you, I'm giving them a 5. Different than any of the bands I listen to. I'm surprised that I would like a band like this, but I can't deny it. They're fucking amazing, and to be quite honest, I'm hoping they come through Iowa so me and my son can go see them live. There you go. Whew, what a day. Got a big day tomorrow too. It's a punktastic Tuesday. So I got a video, of course, doing my top 10 creepiest punk songs. We'll see. I don't know how many shows I'll do tomorrow, but either way, it will be entertaining. And I can't wait to talk as always. Alright. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. Talk to you tomorrow.